I used to ride around with a riding crop. And if you look like you were going to sleep, boom, I'd hit you in the face with it. We had a lady psychiatrist pass out and crack her head on the wall. I just kept rolling. We had people shit their pants in the seminar. I just kept rolling. I've had people piss their pants in the seminar. I just kept rolling. When I was at the Naval Academy just a few weeks ago, we had a guy go into seizures and convulsions. I just kept fucking rolling. Because that's life, guys and gals. Nobody gives a fuck about your sorry vagina. Nobody. And if you're hanging, chilling with people that give a fuck, you're hanging and chilling with the wrong motherfuckers. Bill Gates doesn't give a fuck if you live or die. Don't you fucking get it? And I'm not here to insult your ethnicity, but I will. I'm not here to insult your religion, but I will. I'm not here to insult your gender, but I will. Because in the real fucking world, nobody gives a fuck. Political correctness is nothing more than a manifestation of lack of fucking self-esteem. You want to fit in. You want people to like you. Why? Because you've had poor fucking role models. And who's your role model? Mommy, maybe daddy, an older brother, a grandparent. How were they made to be put in a position to create high-performance people? They have no training. There are people in this fucking audience today. Now, I'm not going to embarrass you by asking you to raise your hand. There are people in this audience today that have never been spanked by their parents. They've never been reprimanded by their parents. They've never got in a schoolyard fight. They wouldn't say shit if it was in their fucking mouth. And you wonder why the world's so fucked up. I can see. And that's why I call you snowflakes. Because you melt under fucking pressure. I can eat you 10 at a time in this fucking room. And the guys that are 6-pack, 4% body fat, pill poppers, I can take 20 at a time. You hang around with cripples, you learn how to limp. You understand what I'm saying? And most of the people that you hang around with are mental cripples. And for those of you that are in wheelchairs in the audience, I apologize. And one short story. I'm in Fiji, giving a speech to the National Association of something or other. And I didn't notice, but the whole front row were wheelchairs. Didn't notice that. I'm looking out there, and I'm ranting and raving, and then I look down, and I see right here a guy in a wheelchair. His hands are on the little wheels, and I go, "Fuck! You stuck your foot in your mouth this time, Pena." So the air conditioning went out. There was 3,000 people in the room, and I'm perspiring. That my suit is soaking wet, and there's water. That's why I have rubber-soled shoes on right now. The water formed. And I got right up to the edge, and I slipped. And the last thing I remember is I tucked my knees under me, and I didn't want to hit the guy with a wheelchair. And I landed like this. And the audience thought it was part of the gig. Do it again, do it again, do it again. There's not a person in this audience that would say they want their kids to grow up like their parents. There's probably not too many of you in this audience that would say, I want my kids to grow up even like me. Do you want your kids to grow up like the guys you hang with, that you fucking chill with? Bill Gates doesn't hang. Elon Musk doesn't hang. Warren Buffett doesn't chill. Henry Ford didn't chill. Steve Jobs, who I knew, didn't chill. I don't chill. I don't really give a fuck if y'all died in the audience today, okay? What I do give a shit is that I'll touch maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you to go to my site, get all the free material, and become big successes, and then come back. Okay. I was just on Black TV yesterday. Black TV, I can't tell you the program because they haven't announced it yet. Brothers, black television station, and anyway, that's a whole other story. Anyway. It is a whole other story. Command allows no intimacies. It's lonely at the top. And one of the reasons that the current generation is so fucked up is because they want to be everybody's friend. It's lonely at the top, kids. Warren Buffett only has one friend, Charlie Munger. Bill Gates has one friend, Melinda Gates. Steve Jobs had no friends. Ray Kroc is McDonald's, had no friends. And look at you. You got a plethora of fucking friends, or people you call your friends. American symbols of manhood. My dad's generation and your generation. What the fuck? I was privileged enough 7 or 8 weeks ago to be asked to do a transitioning talk to Navy SEALs, Special Ops, Green Beret, Army Rangers, fighter pilots. Why they asked me? SEAL Team 6. I wasn't a SEAL. I was an Army officer, infantry trained. Why didn't they ask one of the other dudes you listen to on a motherfucking podcast? Huh? Why? Because they're cunts. And they wanted somebody to fucking leadership. They had a pair. I blew them out of the fucking auditorium. Me, not the other guys you listen to. Me, transitioning them from SEAL team to civilian life. Me, not the fucking rat shit bastards that you listen to. You ought to be fucking ashamed. We have the lowest interest rates in 5,000 years. The lowest interest rates in 5,000 years. You get this? The lowest interest rates in 5,000 years. What are you going to tell your children and grandchildren 25 years from now? Gee, Daddy, gee, Grandpa, what the fuck were you doing when the world changed and they were giving fucking money away? Other than have your thumb up your fucking ass. I think you go like this. It's the lowest interest rates in 5,000 years. Money is free. Association is power. Look around you. Or don't look around you. And pussiness rubs off. Being a snowflake rubs off. This generation and a half has learned to make money online. Like a retard, and you have no social skills. You have no interpersonal skills. You have no verbal skills. You're fucked.